ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ. ನಂಬಿದ ಭಕ್ತರ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಕಾಣುವ ಬೆಂಬಲ ನೀ ಕೊಡುವೆ. ನಂಬಿದ ಭಕ್ತರ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಕೈಲಾಸ ಕಾಣುವ ಬೆಂಬಲ ನೀ ಕೊಡುವೆ. ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ. ಚಂದದಿ ಕಾಣುವ ಮಾಯೆಯ ಮುಸುಕನು ತೆರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯ ನೀ ತರುವೆ. ಚಂದದಿ ಕಾಣುವ ಮಾಯೆಯ ಮುಸುಕನು ತೆರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯ ನೀ ತರುವೆ. ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ. ಕಾಲನೇ ರುದ್ರನೇ ವೀರಭದ್ರನೇ ಕಾಲ ಭೈರವನಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿರುವೆ. ಕಾಲನೇ ರುದ್ರನೇ ವೀರಭದ್ರನೇ ಕಾಲ ಭೈರವನಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿರುವೆ. ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ. ಈ ಧರೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲಹಲು ನೀ ಬಂದಿಹನೆ ಜೀವನ್ಮುಕ್ತಿಯ ನೀ ಕೊಡುವವನೇ. ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ.
ईश्वरं परमेश्वरं नन्दीश्वरं नित्येश्वरं आनन्देश्वरम्. ईश्वरं जगदीश्वरं परमेश्वरं नन्दीश्वरं नित्येश्वरं आनन्देश्वरम्. संरक्षण कृत अवतारम् उचित समय प्रकटित अवतारम्. धर्म संरक्षण कृत अवतारम् उचित समय प्रकटित अवतारम्. चतुर्थत्व उपदेशित दैव.
महाकालभैरव मूर्ति, I bless you all with Parama.
ईश्वरं जगदीश्वरं परमेश्वरं नन्दीश्वरं नित्येश्वरं आनन्देश्वरम्. ईश्वरं जगदीश्वरं परमेश्वरं.
Initiate all of you in Vishesha Diksha. All those who went through the death process today in my energy field, I bless you all with a new life, new existence. The core of the cosmos, Paramashiva, I myself manifest inside you from this moment. burn your past, manifest powerful presence, present and future. The powerful presence of me will manifest powerful present and future. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Kalabhairava Murthy. Bhairava Murthy, Brahmasira Chetana Murthy, Vatika Murthy, Kshetrabala Murthy. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Understand? Akashic reading, accessing Akashic records is a simple conscious decision. Decision 1. The Satya Sankalpa 1. Decide the life energy, consciousness, you feeling alive is because Paramashiva is feeling alive inside you. Because Paramashiva is alive, his life, his consciousness exists inside your body mind. You experience life. You experience aliveness. This is the first Satya Sankalpa. Second, anything Paramashiva can access, you can access. You have a right because you are his manifestation. This is the second Satya Sankalpa. Third, whatever knowledge, information, past, present, future in the cosmos is alive. Nothing is destroyed. Nothing is deleted. Everything is alive, available in the Akashic records. The next Satya Sankalpa. Decide Paramashiva is manifesting in you. The life energy you feel inside you is Paramashiva, because of Paramashiva, due to Paramashiva. So let that Paramashiva show you the Akashic records. Give access to you the Akashic records to guide your life, to manifest your life, to experience the ultimate Paramadvaita, ultimate truths. Next Satya Sankalpa, listen carefully. The quality of the great mind is seeing the ultimate happening to itself, expecting the ultimate happening to itself is the quality of the conscious people. Expecting always bad, negative things to happen to you is the quality of the mediocre mind. Expecting the highest, best, auspicious happening to you is always the quality of consciousness. So decide to look into the Akashic records without fear. May the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Kalabhairava Murthy is here to support you, enlighten you, awaken you, guide you to your ultimate Paramadvaita Anubhuti. Be fearless. Have courage. Quality of the conscious being is always expecting great things to happen in your existence. Start. Whenever you expect great things to happen, you are oozing out Paramashiva's own life in your consciousness. Expecting great things is the way Paramashiva peeps through your consciousness into your life. I initiate all of you now. Sit, see through your 3 eyes into my 3 eyes. Show you the past, present, future, and the ultimate you will manifest. Bless you all. I shower you all with the power to access the Akashic records. Put your questions now and see through your 3 eyes into my 3 eyes. You will receive the answers. You can message your answers also to get it verified. Shiva's ultimate manifestation is here. The ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Kalabhairava, Kalabhairava Murthy is here. The ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Kalabhairava Murthy is here to bless you all, shower you all with all the auspiciousness, give you the response, answers, informations from Akashic records and access to Akashic records. Om Tatastu 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 Om.
GTS Indran Party presents and
கோலம் மாற்றி வேதனைகள் நீக்கிடும் கருணை வெள்ளமாய் திரண்டு கொண்ட எண்ணம் மாய்த்திடும் காலம் செய்த கோலம் மாற்றி வேதனை எந்தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. வாட்டும் வலியின் பிடியில் இந்த ஸ்தூல தேகம் தவித்திடும். சீற்றம் ஏற ஏற அச்ச எண்ணமாய் நிலை பெறும். வாட்டும் வலியின் பிடியில் இந்த ஸ்தூல தேகம் சீற்றம் ஏற ஏற அச்ச எண்ணமாய் நிலை பெறும். தாங்கும் ஞான சோளம் வலியின் வலிமை தன்னை வீழ்த்திடும். ஏங்கும் உயிர் நித்திய நருளில் ஸ்தூல தேகம் தாண்டிடும். ஏங்கும் உயிர் நித்திய நருளில் ஸ்தூல தேகம் தாண்டிடும். என்னப்பனல்லவா எந்தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியான எந்தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. பிராணதேகம் காம மோகத்தீயினில் உழன்றதே. பிராணதேகம் காம மோகத்தீயினில் உழன்றதே. ஆசை கடலின் அலைகள் தன்னை கட்டுண்டே பின் மூழ்குதே.
Sit as Paramashiva. Inhale and exhale deep. 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means your form is dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarubhya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
நித்தியன் பாதம் நாடுதே காத்து கொள்ளும் நோக்கினோடு நித்தியன் பாதம் நாடுதே நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தரும் யுக்தி தன்னை வேண்டுதே நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தரும் யுக்தி தன்னை வேண்டுதே என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா மோகம் யாவும் எண்ணமாக வாழ்ந்திடும் உள்ளி நாளெடுக்கும் நித்தியன் சொன்ன சூத்திரம் கொண்ட ஆசை மோகம் யாவும் எண்ணமாக வாழ்ந்திடும் உள்ளி நாளெடுக்கும் நித்தியன் சொன்ன சூத்திரம் வெள்ளி தமிழ் பேசும் தெய்வ ரூபம் கொண்ட நித்தியனும் சொன்ன மாத்திரத்தில் காண தேகம் கரை சேர்ந்ததே வெள்ளி தமிழ் பேசும் தெய்வ ரூபம் கொண்ட நித்தியனும் சொன்ன மாத்திரத்தில் காண தேகம் கரை சேர்ந்ததே என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா குற்றமாய் உணர்வு கொள்ளும் எண்ண மனதை வாட்டிடும் சற்றும் தெளிவில்லாத நிலை தன்னை தானே காட்டிடும் குற்றமாய் உணர்வு கொள்ளும் எண்ண மனதை வாட்டிடும் சற்றும் தெளிவில்லாத நிலை தன்னை தானே காட்டிடும் சுற்றம் கொஞ்சம் சாற்றும் சுயமாக கொஞ்சம் ஏற்றிடும் கற்ற வித்தை ஏதும் கை கடங்கிடாது போகிடும் கற்ற வித்தை ஏதும் கை கடங்கிடாது போகிடும் என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா தவறுணர்ந்து ஸ்படிகமாக மனம் தெளிந்த பெருநிலை தவறுணர்ந்து ஸ்படிகமாக மனம் தெளிந்த பெருநிலை குறைகளைந்து நிலை உயர்ந்த சிகரம் எட்டும் ஓர் நிலை சுமை குறைந்து மனசரீரம் கடந்து செல்லும் சீர்நிலை சுமை குறைந்து மனசரீரம் கடந்து செல்லும் சீர்நிலை தயபுரிந்து விமல நித்தியன் அருளுகின்ற மேல்நிலை தயபுரிந்து விமல நித்தியன் அருளுகின்ற மேல்நிலை என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்ப நல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா காயம் கொள்ளும் வேதனை உணர்வும் இங்கு ஓங்குமே சப்த சக்கரம் உள்ளடக்கும் தேகம் சூக்ஷ்மமாகுமே காயம் கொள்ளும் வேதனை உணர்வும் இங்கு ஓங்குமே ஓங்கும் யாவும் நீங்குகின்ற நித்யானந்தன் தத்துவம் சூக்ஷ்ம தேகம் தன்னை தாண்டும் விந்தை செய்து காட்டுமே ஓங்கும் யாவும் நீங்குகின்ற நித்யானந்தன் தத்துவம் சூக்ஷ்ம தேகம் தன்னை தாண்டும் விந்தை செய்து காட்டுமே என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஆழ்ந்த நித்திரைக்குள் காணும் காரண சரீரமும் சூழும் சொப்பனத்தை மெய்ன சரீரமும் சூழும் சொப்பனத்தை மெய்யன் எண்ணியே தவித்திடும் மீளுகின்ற சூத்திரம் அருள் செய்யும் நித்யானந்தனால் காரண சரீரம் தன்னை பூர்ணம் என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா அற்பமான வஸ்து மீது கொள்ளும் மோக எண்ணமே அற்பமான வஸ்து மீது கொள்ளும் மோக எண்ணமே ஸ்வர்க்கமாய் தெரிந்து ஆன்ம தேகம் தன்னை ஆளுமே விற்பனை பொருட்கள் மீது கொள்ளுகின்ற பற்றலாம் விற்பனை பொருட்கள் மீது கொள்ளுகின்ற பற்றலாம் சொற்பமாய் சுகம் அளிக்கும் போகம் விளைவிக்குமே சொற்பமாய் சுகம் அளிக்கும் போகம் விளைவிக்குமே என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா பரமஹம்ச நித்யானந்தன் பாதம் தன்னை
Revelation
பற்றி
directly on Swamiji's third eye.
Today, all of us are being blessed with, showered with the ultimate boon of going beyond death itself directly by Maha Kalabhairava, the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva through the Nijavatara, the Paramavatara of Paramashiva, in the form of our beloved Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. As we all enjoy this electrifying darshan of Bhagavan Maha Kalabhairava, as each of you are being showered with boons, blessings, any questions that we ask, like Swamiji beautifully revealed now, looking into Swamiji's three eyes, Swamiji will be revealing the answer for us. Every one of you that are sitting here, now we will be taking all a few different avenues through which you can ask your prayers, your boons, the questions to Bhagavan Maha Kalabhairava, for each of which we will all be receiving the answers personally that Swamiji himself will be revealing to each of us. The first being YouTube. All of us
Sit as Paramashiva. Inhale and exhale deeply with 25 heads. legs and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti. Ananda Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham.
All the living, the born, living and practicing Hindus. One such great part of the Kailasa's voting, which is happening right now for two parts.
Sit as Paramashiva. Inhale.
Influences and the born, living and practicing Hindus to be able to take responsible decisions on Hindu subjects. We have been having this happening continuously across various different Hindu subjects. And we also have another parliament voting which happens exclusively for the members of the Chit Sabha, the founders of Kailasa, which includes the Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvanyapita Kartas and Sarvanyapita Dishwars, who can together cast their vote and make important decisions for the policies of Kailasa, which is the first nation for Hindus.
We would like to take this opportunity to also reiterate the importance of all of us as Hindus taking part in this voting proactively. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the very avatar of Paramashiva, has carried out this most sacred, most important happening for humanity by creating Kailasa, which aims to revive all the ancient secrets, the sciences of one of the longest living civilizations, the oldest civilization on planet Earth, which has successfully established Kailasa and gifted this to the world. Each of us as Hindus, it becomes our responsibility to not just avail the services that Kailasa is extending, that Swamiji is extending to the whole humanity through Kailasa, but also to take the responsibility to spread the awareness to the other fellow Hindus so that they too can benefit. Hindu diaspora is spread today globally in more than 150 countries around the globe, and we are pioneering successfully in so many fields across the globe. It is important that we do not lose touch with our roots, Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is extending this gift to humanity. So we'd like to urge all the Hindus that are listening to this, that are watching this, if you have benefited right now, if as you are enjoying this darshan, which means you're benefiting from the darshan, please take a moment to share your benefit with others. Take a moment to share your joy with others. Take a moment to raise the awareness with your other fellow Hindus for them too to participate in this voting. Today's topic of voting is, we'd like to ask all of you, all the Hindus around the world, how closely would you say that you follow the latest updates, contributions, news, and current events of Kailasa, our Hindu nation? How closely are you aware of all the activities happening in Kailasa, the Hindu nation? You all can let us know your choice. If you want to say yes, I follow very closely, or somewhat closely. No, you're not following, but you would like to follow, or not at all. Please take a moment and you all can let us know your thoughts. You all can go to the link. The link is being projected for all of you. Please head to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes. We request every one of you to take a moment and please head to the link. Please cast your vote and reach out to your friends and family members. Invite them to vote as well. Next, to all the Sarvajñapita Yajamans, Sarvajñapita Kartas, Sarvajñapita Hadishwars, who have been blessed with one of the most sacred blessing of being part of Chit Sabha House of Parliament, which is part of all the opinion makers, policy makers of Kailasa. We would like to ask you all the question today of how actively would you say as an individual that you take part in events or projects of Kailasa? How actively do you think you are taking part in all the global projects, be it the Annadan services or reaching out the sciences that Swamiji has gifted to humanity? How active are you in these projects or the mission of Kailasa? You can let us know your answers. Options are yes, I'm an active part. Option B. Option C is no, I'm currently not active, but I would like to become active. Or option D is no, I would like to be a part of just the Sarvajñapita team. So please take a minute. Please head to the link. The voting link has been posted in each of your individual chat rooms. Please take a few minutes, head to that and let us know your vote. And if you would like to become a part, you can also mention which exact project you would like to become a part. We have also given the options for that. Please do let us know.
And we also would like to thank the entire Hindu diaspora for such an active participation, as we are having an overwhelming response pouring in from all the different countries across the living Hindus. The entire Hindu diaspora is so proactively participating in this voting. Thank you so much. And if you are here as someone being new, please take a few minutes to share this voting link with your family members and friends who are Hindus as well, so that they too can avail this extraordinary opportunity to be a part of this historic revival of responsible democracy for Hindus. With this, let us all now continue to enjoy this powerful, electrifying darshan of Bhagavan Kalabhairava.
जय नित्यानंद शिव शंकर जय गिरिजाधीशा जय नित्यानंद शिव शंकर जय गिरिजाधीशा जय जय करुणा सागर पशुपति जगदीशा जय जय करुणा सागर पशुपति जगदीशा जय जय देव महादेव जय नित्यानंद देव 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 शिवशङ्कर जय गिरिजाधीशा जय नित्यानन्द शिवशङ्कर जय गिरिजाधीशा जय जय करुणासागर पशुपति जगदीशा जय जय करुणासागर पशुपति जगदीशा जय जय देव महादेव जय नित्यानन्द देव 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 पदे नित्य भाग्य समृद्धि मुबाजय मे भाग्य समृद्धि मुबाजय मे
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
शिवतमनन्द पदान्वितरामसु दीहित सत्कविभत्यमीतम् शिवतमनन्द पदान्वितराम सुदीहित सत्कविभत्यमीतम् नटनपदे रदि दुष्टिकरं बहु भाग्यविमीक्षितसिद्धिकरम् नटनपदेरदि दुष्टिकरं बहु भाग्यविमीक्षितसिद्धिकरम् पडदिषु नो दिश भक्तियुतो यदि भाग्यसमृद्धि मदोलपदे पडदिषु नो दिश भक्तियुतो यदि भाग्यसमृद्धि मदोलपदे जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य भाग्यसमृद्धि मुबार्जय मे भाग्यसमृद्धि मुबार्जय मे
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
शिवतमनन्द पदान्वितरामसु दीहित सत्कविभ काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनु कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनु कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कलिकलितागिल कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनु
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनु कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनु कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः वृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कुवलयसन्निभ रत्नविनिर्मितत्वयक्रीट सुभाष्टधनो कुवलयसन्निभ रत्नविनिर्मितत्वयक्रीट सुभाष्टधनो जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपते नित्य भाग्य समृद्धि मुभार्जय मे भाग्य समृद्धि मुभार्जय मे
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
करकलितामल शूलभयङ्कर कालनिरासक पादविभो करकलितामल शूलभयङ्कर कालनिरासक पादविभो पदकमलागत भक्तजनावन भक्तसुकङ्कण देव विभो
दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परम शिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्न काहलादि ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्जोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलासपरम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलासपरमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवस्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्ध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
Chant the Mahavakya, the exact process that Swamiji revealed. Chant the Mahavakya. You will be able to see the answers appearing right on Swamiji's form. You will actually see the answers coming on Swamiji's form, and you just need to see whatever answers are coming and just go on describing it. See, understand, you will be able to see this particular power, you will be able to see the answers precisely in golden letters on the form. Or Swamiji's form will act as a portal for you to be able to access the Akashic readings.
And I also have great news for all of you. Today, all the participants who are tuned in, we are going to be watching an exclusive question answer segment of where Swamiji is going to be revealing about various aspects about death, birth, rebirth, ghosts. Do ghosts exist? If ghosts exist, are they more powerful than us? What can ghosts do? Can we also be possessed? What does it mean when we say that it takes 13 days for a soul to travel from one body to another? Like this, some of the most extremely mystical questions that you might be having today. We are having a very special session. We're going to be having that right after this power manifestation. So please be tuned in. We will also be taking your questions like after the Q&A session is over. Then we will still be taking if you have any questions. But do watch this. This is a very, very, very powerful revelation. Swamiji literally busts so many myths we carry about death, afterlife, birth, rebirth. How does a soul exist? How does karmas get transferred? All of these in elaborate detail. And this is a very rare one because these are direct revelations from the Akashic records where participants ask the questions and Swamiji answers them directly from the Akashic records. So this is a very exclusive session. You would not be finding this video anywhere else. So make sure you're tuned in so you don't miss out on this session.
Okay, now let's all start the power manifestation. I request each of you to please have Swamiji's Atma Murthy and apply Jnananjana on Swamiji's Atma Murthy. You're going to be seeing the answers to the question on Swamiji's Atma Murthy. Understanding? You will actually be able to see precisely what date, what event is happening, everything will come in golden letters. Like you will be able to see the answers appearing in golden letters. Only if it appears in golden letters, it is Akashic readings, else it is not. So Akashic reading will always by default come in golden letters. We request every one of you to keep the Atma Murti. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be seeing the Atma Murti, seeing Swamiji's form, picture. See the answers, anything that you want. Understanding? So consciously declare and sit with the decision to manifest the exact truths that Kalabhairava revealed. You will be able to see all the answers appearing in your third eye. Look from your three eyes, look into Swamiji's three eyes. You will see all the answers appearing. Now, in this particular round, what we are going to do is, we're going to be manifesting the power where you're going to be scanning and identifying a verifiable past. See, of course, you'll be able to see future and even the past, like past life, everything. But for that level of manifestation to happen, it's important that the initial level trainings are successfully completed. So what you're all going to be doing is, you're going to be identifying what happened on a particular date. You're going to be identifying what happened on a particular date. You're going to be identifying the verifiable past. Let's say, for example, let's say one of the participant wants to know what happened on their life on the 2nd of October in 2004. So you're going to be scanning and identifying what exactly happened on that day in that person's life. Like they could have had a wedding, they could have had a very important event, or they might have won some award that day,
Or even this, it would have been just a normal day. It could be anything.
that day,
Or even this, it would have been just a normal day. It could be anything. Whatever the person had as an experience, you're going to be seeing the Akashic reading and saying, now we'll play one round. This is just play this like a game, a power manifesting game. We're going to do one round. I'm now going to be giving you a date, and you're going to be identifying what happened in that date, and then you can scan and do it with your partners. Ready? Shall we all do a quick round now? Now, all of you are going to be scanning what happened on 9th of May 2017 in my life. 9th of May 2017. You can see like what was happening, what are the events that happened, and even if you want, you can even tell the dress color or the place, tell everything. 9th of May 2017.
Ma Nanu Yadav. Sorry, yes. You can use Marenu Yadav, I think. Marenu Yadav, you can use. You can use the Rajita Murthy of Swamiji. Yes. Okay. All of you now look at Swamiji's Atma Murthy and ask Swamiji to reveal to you what happened on the 9th of May 2017 as a significant event in her life. I request each of you to cognize the truths that Swamiji revealed, the powerful cognitions that Swamiji revealed.
And don't worry, you will get the right answer. Don't even think that, okay, what would have happened? Let me use my logic. Just whatever is appearing for you in your third eye, just write it down. Like, so you're going to see on Swamiji's Murthy, whatever is appearing in golden letters, just start writing it down. Don't even try to judge. Don't worry, just write it down. Whatever is coming, please start typing it here.
To Swamiji intensely. Chant the Mahavakya.
And like what Swamiji said, just look at Swamiji's third eye, and as Kalabhairava, he will reveal the answers to you through the Akashic records.
Remember that Swamiji has told, if something is not coming, that means at that moment there is a fear or greed. Either the fear that you will not see or the greed that you want to see it more. Both factors for you to manifest it. So if you feel like you're not seeing, you're only seeing black, just see where is there a fear or is there a greed. Drop both. Even if you have not at all manifested and you're feeling like you'll not manifest this, even that is greed. Drop it. Every time any thought current other than the existence of you as Swamiji, Paramashiva, comes in you, anything other than this comes in you, that is either a fear or a greed. Drop both. Just sit in that joy of the darshan. Just remember Swamiji's eyes today, the way Swamiji looked. Just remember that. Look into Swamiji's eyes and just see the Atma Murthy. Swamiji will reveal the answers to you.
Chant the Mahavakya, and whatever is appearing, please start posting it. Come on, all the male participants. I see many female participants already posting the messages. All of you, I see so many of you here. Each of you connect with Swamiji now. Swamiji will definitely show to you. Don't think, okay, it's a power manifestation. Am I going to do? Definitely you are not going to do, because it's only Swamiji who's going to do through you. So just leave it to Swamiji and do it. Give a try to it. Do not stop your possibility. You just sit here and you're going to connect with Swamiji and just start posting whatever is appearing. Xian Feng, Brian Aya, and Vivek Aya, Zach Med. All of you, please take a few minutes. Whatever is appearing, please start posting it. Anil Jainaya, come on. What did you see through your third eye?
Each of you post the details. See, sometimes you will just see random letters. It will start with that. It will take time. It is okay. But look at the Atma Murthy continuously, and whatever letters you are seeing, suddenly you will see the letter K popping up, or sometimes you will see the letter M popping up. Whatever comes, just write it down. Or even if you see it as pictures on the Atma Murthy, but remember, you should see it only on the Atma Murthy. If not, it is only a visualization or it is just a guessing. So complete. It is okay if you don't see. Just relax, sit for a few minutes, center yourself in that cognition that Swamiji declared today. And with that, sit and deeply connect to Swamiji and see the answers.
Just remember today's form of Swamiji. I mean, such a beautiful form as Bhagavan Kalabhairava. Such a extremely beautiful form. Just remember that and connect to Swamiji. You will see, Swamiji will just reveal it to you now. Come on, all of you, please sit. Indrajitaya, Manoj Thakur, Sarji Firso. First thing, don't worry. Sit again, chant the Mahavakya and do it. And I recommend that you attend a full day session here. That will really help you to do the power manifestation more and more intensely. Okay, that's it. Only so many people have answered. What about all others? Please post your answers. I'm now going to be sharing what was the exact thing that happened in my life. You have to keep your eyes open. Ma Ankita, you need to keep your eyes open and you should see. See it on the Atma Murthy. If you do not have, you need to get one. Right now, you just chant Mahavakya, connect with Swamiji and see. But that will only be a scanning. It will not be Akashic reading. Akashic reading will be revealed revealed to you on Swamiji's Atmamurti. Yet, Ananda Mahapurana is with all the three eyes open, you should be looking. Okay, I'm still seeing, waiting to see. Let me see who is manifesting.
All the truth Swamiji told. So the decisions that Swamiji told pass. First one, decide the life energy. Consciousness, you feeling alive is because Paramashiva is feeling alive inside you. Because Paramashiva is alive, his life, his consciousness exists inside your body, mind. You experience life, you experience aliveness. Satya Sankalpa. The second Satya Sankalpa Swamiji revealed is anything Paramashiva can access, you can access. You have a right because you are his manifestation. This is the second Satya. The third Satya Sankalpa that Swamiji revealed. Whatever knowledge, information about past, present, future is in the cosmos is alive. Nothing is destroyed. Nothing is deleted. Every single thing is archived alive in the cosmos as Akashic records.
Okay, got it.
The next Satya Sankalpa is decide Paramashiva is manifesting in you. The life energy you are feeling inside you is Paramashiva. It is because of Paramashiva, it is due to Paramashiva. These are all the ultimate Satya Sankalpa, means conscious resolutions that you can make inside of you. Make these as conscious resolution. And with that, you will be able to see clearly all the answers revealing. Just digest these words that Swamiji revealed, you will be able to start manifesting it.
Okay, I should say there are many of you who have already manifested. And I think I'm going to tell the answer. Anybody else who wants to quickly post whatever you get in your third eye, quickly post. It can be any detail. Don't miss even a single detail. Just quickly post it. Okay, I'm so delighted because I see like precise manifestations. So this day, 9th of May 2017, is a very special day for me. And I'm just going to read out the answer. Bhupendra Goderavaya has posted. Ma got accepted for the sannyas initiation on 9th of May 2017. Precise. I actually received the sannyas initiation on that very day. It was extremely special. I had waited for it and then I received it, and Swamiji had given a very special initiation on that day. And like I was on that day, so I was wearing a white dress with golden color blouse. So that was the dress I was wearing, and I went and I received the initiation and I changed to Kavi. So that was the very special day. Why I'm mentioning this detail is there are many of the female people who had actually posted this. So I just wanted to tell that clearly. And one more person had posted. I'm just going to read out the answers. So Bhupendra Goderavaya, that is precise, extremely precise manifestation. And Everardo Alfaro had also posted, he saw something like an assembly and like something like a coronation, but like an assembly kind of a thing, because it was a huge gathering and all of us were jumping and dancing. It was a very grand, like grand celebration that was happening. And because there's not just me, not just. Oh, okay. I see one more person. Wilson has posted a special date. Wow. Amazing, amazing. Such precise manifestation.
It is so precise. You're all able to precisely identify what has happened. See, it is you all around not just guessing, saying it could be this, it could be that. Many of you are precisely putting white dress, a huge gathering. It is 100% right, and from there getting krama, the whole thing. So
And Master Rashomai has posted it was a celebration. I saw her wearing orange clothes. There were many people. There was a lake and there were plants. Because I
That's
went
precise.
to because I went to the Vaidya Sarovar and just describing the day. So for the sannyas initiation process, I go to the Vaidya Sarovar. That's like a small pond, a healing pond. And as you describe it looks like a lake. It's not a lake. It's a water body with a huge Shivalinga in middle. And I go there and we all take a dip in the do the Pinda Tarpana and come. So that is also very, very, very precise. And I also saw many people had actually posted this. Got a powerful initiation on that date. Yes. Huh. Mahongsu had also said that she saw me wearing orange clothes amongst many other people in white dress. And celebration sannyasi, Ma Venkatesh Ananda. Celebration sannyasi, your white color. Wow. I'm just so amazed at the precision with which so many of you are posting. Ma Jyoti Kanda has also posted you were wearing orange color dress to be part of some meeting. Swamji is showed to me saying orange dress and something.
Wow.
So precise.
Excellent.
Wow. See, so many of you are already manifesting. This is just a round one. And look at how many of you have already manifested. And many of you got it and you did not tell. So this is amazing, amazing manifestation. So Edgar Estrada is posting, I didn't say it, but it popped in my head. Yes, you should have told it. That's what you should not stick with your logic. Okay, so now you all are going to play the same power with your friends. Just contact, tell them that now only you got the initiation.
Actually, you all can even participate amongst yourself. You all can do. I have only one request. I request the participants. See, if you're partnering with someone, make sure you're not leaving it halfway, because not just your manifestation, even your partner's manifestation will get affected. So let's be sensitive to that fact. I request all of you to do just one round. Let's take 7 minutes to manifest. Okay, you're going to be. Can each of you just put in the chat and connect with each other? Just put in the chat and ask each one to connect. And what you're going to do is, you're just going to be asking your partner to give you any date, like how we gave you a date now. You're going to ask your partner to give you a date, and you're going to be precisely scanning and identifying what happened on that particular day in your partner's life. Okay, shall we start? Please connect to Swamiji. Each of you, exact same process, follow the exact same thing. And please make sure you're all connecting. If you're all listening here, do not skip this session. It's a very, very important session, and understand it has a significant role to play in the way you experience Paramashivoham. So please make sure you're all participating proactively. Connect with a partner. I see already people are asking for partner in the chat. Please look at the Zoom chat and respond to the people who are asking for partner, and each of you can connect to each other. In the Zoom chat itself, you can just manifest.
I see one more person. Let me read your name. Varani Karunakaran. Yeah, very nice. I'm happy that you also saw the answer in your third eye. Going forward, you play with your partner. Like just get find a partner within your Zoom room and play with this power more.
Spiritual lullaby for samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya.
Partner, each of you manifest with them Whatever you are seeing through the third eye, go on sharing it.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Soham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Please relax. Slowly, please settle down. You all can verify your answers with your partners. Now we're all going to be entering into an amazing session. This exists. We're going to be learning all these sacred secrets right now. Let us listen to the revelations from Swamiji.
Go ahead.
Nityanand Swami, Balakumar. I would like to know the difference between liberation and coming back as an incarnation.
Liberated soul who resides in complete completion with the cosmos, when the human beings, too many people request a guidance and experience to liberate them, all of them, that complete completion with the cosmos, cosmos itself just accepts the body to show these people the whole science of completion and liberation experientially. That is incarnation.
Swamiji, sometimes people die very peacefully, just in their sleep, and sometimes a lot of struggle. Why? Like they get short of breath.
The both ideas are wrong. Just because they died in their sleep, you should not attribute the word peacefully.
Okay.
And just because they are outside showing the pain symptoms, you cannot say they are not peaceful inside. So peaceful, not peaceful is simply dependent on the patterns and incompletions. If you complete all the incompletions, your death will be so peaceful because all the patterns become irrelevant to your life. Irrelevant at the time. The incompletions cannot bind you anymore. So you will have a peaceful, complete peaceful death. Whether you will have a peaceful death or not depends on you have a peaceful life or not. If you can just sit with yourself whenever you want and you are in the space of completion, perpetual completion, you will die only in that space. If you can fall asleep when you want, and if you can wake up when you want, if you can sit with yourself when you want without any electronic gadgets, you will die peacefully.
Swamiji, and when the bodhisattvas and incarnations, so are they both liberated souls?
Yes. Bodhisattvas and incarnations both are liberated souls. Bodhisattva is just a technical term in Buddhism developed for incarnations. Go ahead.
Nityanand Swamiji. So what leaves the body and assumes another body is the soul, from my understanding.
Conscious reflection. Please understand, this is the cosmic soul. If I keep the mirror here, that reflection is the individual soul. When the mirror is damaged, the reflection stops, leaves and comes back. It stops reflecting. And there is some other place, some other mirror with the same quality up. The mirror is made.
So, mirror is the body.
And mind.
So, what leaves the body? Does it carry all the memories? No?
Listen. It stops reflecting. But this mirror cannot keep quiet because it still wants to enjoy something through this reflection. So that biomemory assumes another one body. Again, this mirror, this reflection continues to reflect there. Your soul, my soul has no difference. Your biomemory and my biomemory only has a difference. All your souls and my soul, all our souls are reflection of the same soul. And only our biomemories are different. Your biomemories only carry create another one body. See, on death, you can ask any question today. And I commit with you, I am giving the answer exactly from the cosmic archives, as it is. Now Kalabhairava is conducting the death session. It's exactly the truth from the Kalabhairava's archives. I am opening it.
So, when the body passes away, does biomemory also leave the body with the soul, or biomemory is just recorded?
The mirror.
Yes.
Reflection. This is cosmic soul. Reflection is individual soul. The mirror broken does not mean disappears. All that broken pieces put together, travels and gets assembled in some way in another one place. And that assembly.
So that mirror traveling is the soul.
Is what mirror traveling is what you call as soul, individual soul traveling. But the individual soul cannot travel because it has no independent existence. It is only a reflection of the cosmos, cosmic soul.
Swamiji, what happens in between? So when the mirror breaks and another mirror is being formed, what is that?
It goes through the decision-making process of how to make the another mirror. When it goes through that decision-making process, it goes through all the incompletions, right things it did, wrong things it did. It spends some time in pleasantness for the right things it did. It spends a lot of time in the guilt and suffering for the wrong things it did. And not being in the space of completion, for that whatever suffering it needs to go through, it goes through. And plans this time it will not give up on completion signs. It will live completion, and it plans with all these plans, it assumes the body.
And then is there any choice in what body that it goes to?
Yes. The mirror has a complete choice. Whatever it thinks as best, it takes. If you think eating is the best experience in your life, naturally you take a pig body because for eating, that's the best body. Sleeping was the best experience you think in your life. Then buffalo body is the best body. You don't need to go to college. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to go for work. You can sleep whole day. So whatever you think as a best experience in the life, you wanted it to repeat again and again and again. You assume that kind of body.
So if you assume a body that you feel you're going to be the most content in, let's say I want to be a water buffalo because I just have to sleep, I have no responsibilities. Am I in completion then in that body?
No. There is no. Your desire all the time you want to be sleeping is from incompletion. But the water buffalo itself will not be incomplete. Clear?
Well, I guess, I would think that if I come back as a water buffalo and all I wanted to do was sleep, that it would be an easier existence, less incompletions overall. And then as a result,
easier existence is different and complete existence is different. So your desire for sleep may be because the patterns you carry, you do not want to face life, you do not want to face conflicts, you do not want anything.
So it's escaping.
Incompletions, மரணத்தால உங்களுக்கு என்னென்னலாம் இழந்துருவீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அதெல்லாம் இப்பவே இழந்துட்டா மரணமில்லா வாழ்வு.
இப்போ ஒரு உடம்ப விட்டதுக்கு அப்புறம் அடுத்த அது ஆன்மா வந்து அடுத்த உடம்பு எடுக்கும்போது சூஸ் பண்ணி எடுக்குமா இல்ல கிடைக்கிற உடம்ப எடுத்துக்குமா?
ரொம்ப தெளிவா சூஸ் பண்ணி எடுக்கும்.
Swamiji, is there any advantage to doing the death meditation multiple times? Because
I'm just, I say it's like if you walk through one path with me, later on walking even without my physical presence will be easy.
Okay.
And not only that, for example, we both go to Ganga and take bath. Next time when you go to Ganga, you will never be able to forget me.
Right, right. So it gets etched in your biomemory even deeper when you do it multiple times with you.
Not only that, when I take this one example, I take you for Ganga bath, we both take bath in Ganga and come back. Next time, after 5-6 years, even without my physical presence, you come to that Arkipuri, will you be able to forget me? I'll be the first thing in your memory. Oh, we came with Swamiji and... Same way, now I am taking you through the death, so that when you go through the death, even physically if I am not there, you will naturally remember me. The moment you remember me, I will be there.
Thank you so much.
To take care of you.
Back or the race week, we forget what
Oh,
happened in the previous
see, no, listen. When you are dying, incompletions which you are not able to handle are suppressed, and you are given a chance to rewrite your future completely. Now you ask your question.
Okay, so for some people that remember incompletions from previous lives,
Is possible.
Does that mean anything? Is it good? Is it helpful?
I think if you complete them, it is good. If you fall into more incompletion because of that memory, it is bad. I have seen some people, when their past memory is awakened, beautiful beings. And I have seen sometime when their past memory is awakened, they fall into depression and suffer, and they get into depression and split personality and all that. That is wrong.
Eye donation
Say, organ donations no way affect your further journey, your process in the next birth or enlightenment. If you are an enlightened while living, your body need to be retained, maintained, so that the energy it radiates, so many thousands of people use. If you are an enlightened being while you are in the body, after you leave the body, better to keep it as, without touching, without damaging, as much as possible. Keep it as it is and make a samadhi. It will radiate the energy for thousands of years to come and help. Other than enlightened beings, body can be immediately given it away in any way you want. See, when clinically they declare death, you are dead. It takes 1.5 hours more for you to actually die. That 1.5 hours, an enlightened being can pull them back. In that 1.5 hours, after clinically declared dead, 1.5 hours time, I can pull them back if they also want to come back. If that person says, doesn't want to, then I cannot do anything. I can, but usually we don't. Anyhow, once somebody is declared dead, at least 1.5 hours you should not disturb the body. Clinically declared dead, at least 1.5 hours, because there is always a possibility for that person itself can decide and come back. So, any organ removal after 1.5 hours only, right as per the spiritual law. But as per the medical law, I think they have to remove immediately, and they are removing. I will support any organ removal and donation after 1.5 hours. இல்லை, சைக்கிள் அந்த மாதிரி கம்பல்ஷன் கிடையாது. நாம் எடுக்கிற டெசிஷன் தான். இப்போ நீங்கள் மனிதனாக வந்திருக்கீங்க, அடுத்த ஜென்மம் நீங்கள் தேவனாகவும் டிசைட் பண்ணலாம், ஒரு தெய்வமாக கூட டிசைட் பண்ணலாம், இல்லை ஒரு மிருகமாகவும் டிசைட் பண்ணலாம். இந்த லைஃப் எப்படி It never became individual conscious. Only reflections are thousands. Reflections are billions. The source is only one.
And there wasn't any breaking up at all. Okay. And about the death...
Sit and break your head over when I said no. Understand? You asked the question. There was ever no breaking at all. I said no. If you ask that question very seriously, you will not have the next question. My answer will be like a strong shock. And you will sit and plan to contemplate. Contemplate on this answer. Because you always believed there's break and there's many. Now I am saying no. Getting it? You are getting what I am saying?
Not really.
All right. Then put the question.
I think I have to think about it. I think I have to think about it.
You are right. Now go.
But Swamiji,
That's all I ask.
But Swamiji, I do have some other question about
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead with some other question.
It's about the if it's a natural death or it's a accidental death, and for a devotee or for just a normal person, I heard like for some tradition they have like 49 days kind of preparation, but you just mentioned it only take a few hours. So is there any different trend?
Let me be very clear. When a person dies, natural death, he will assume the body within 3 seconds. 3 chana. Chana means gap between one thought and the other thought. If you lived a complete life, for you the gap between one thought and the other thought can be even 2 hours. For an agitated person, the gap may be microsecond. So based on the individual mind, within 3 thought, the 3rd thought he has to have another one body. But the luggage transfer, all the incompletions and baggage and karma, knowledge, the art they know, the skills they know, the language they know, the efficiency they have, all that to get transferred, it takes 13 days. U-Haul service takes 13 days. You are shifting from Seattle to St. Louis. You go in flight and land in St. Louis. But all your luggage from Seattle to St. Louis takes 13 days. U-Haul service takes 13 days. Understand?
Yep, 13.
So for a normal person, a natural death, this is the way he dies, and in 13 days the luggage is shifted. For a normal person, accident, if because it is an accident, he has not committed suicide, he will be given a peaceful lounge till his natural death period comes. If he is supposed to die at 90 by exhausting all karmas, he dies at 50. 40 years he will have a peaceful lounge in the transition zone. So he will not be painful or hurting or suffering. He will have a peaceful lounge, like a resting. And then in his natural death period, he will take the body and the luggage will go with him. But if somebody commits suicide, he will have a terrorized lounge where he has to wait this natural period till natural period of death, but it will be a heavy suffering, worst suffering. That's all is the difference. And if a devotee, especially initiated disciple, if he has a natural death, the moment his soul leaves the body, I give him the option. The moment he goes through the NSP process, especially this death process, please listen. With all my integrity I am speaking. Wherever you leave the body, I will be there. The moment the death heat starts in your body, I will be there. First thing, I will be appearing, and I give you the option. If you want one more body, you will have the conscious birth. You will carry only the completion pattern. All the other I disconnect it here itself. The few loads of U-Haul vehicle will get into accident. It will never be transported to you. If you don't want one more body, you just disappear into my form, into the restful awareness in which I am happening. Same way, you are a devotee. If you face an accident, you will not be made to wait. The moment you are about to leave the body again, you see me and I give you the option. You want to have one more body, immediately you have a conscious birth and only the completion patterns. You may be born in a Gurukul or parents who will bring you to Gurukul, who will bring you immediately to have my darshan and immediately connected, live and celebrate and enjoy the whole thing. If you don't want one more body, you just relax and be in the restful awareness of me. Even if you are a devotee, if you commit suicide, I cannot help. You have to go through the terrorized lounge and sit there, be there. You go through the normal person's path. No way of any support or any help is possible.
And
clear?
Yes. And the you said I heard you say I will be resting with you. Will there?
If you decide.
If I decide.
If you decide.
If I decide I'll be resting with you, will there be still an individual consciousness with you?
There may not be individual consciousness. There is something called Divya Sarira. Means the body without body. The body which is not separate identity, and if I have to explain more precise, it's like if you consider the cosmic soul as a huge
bubble,
ice cream, you are also a small toy made of ice cream, same ice cream. The Karana, Karya, both will not be separate from the origin. Means the reason and the cause and happening. In the whole thing, you will not have a separate identity. You will be just in the space of complete completion. Clear?
Yes.
See now, as long as you have some other goal, other than enriching, other than being part of what I am, you have an individual identity. If you decide you don't want any other goal, any other individual identity, you just want only what I am, which is integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, then you start experiencing that space even now. Clear? That is what Bhagavad Gita calls Aksharadama. Imperishable space. Where you do not have an individual body. It is called Sarubhya Mukti. Sarubhya Mukti means like a Nandi, Devi, Ganesha. All of them has no individual identity. They are just Shiva. The different parts of Shiva. That's all. Samibhya Mukti, it is called. Being near, liberated.
And I think every day we will go through death, or certain part of us will go through death. So that applies as well.
Yes.
And we have, if we keep doing completion process, that means only the complete part will go to the next.
Yes.
And the incompletion will just be thrown away.
Yes, but be burnt away. See, during the death, I'll naturally ask you, what do you want? You want one more birth or complete liberation? If you choose complete liberation, you will be there in the same space as I described. If you don't even want to have a form made out of same ice cream, you can just become one with the main ice cream. That's all. It's like an ice ball can anytime become one with a huge snow hill. If you want to take one more birth, you will be given a conscious birth. All your completion will come with you. Incompletions will be burnt. That is what is the purpose of this death process.
If I choose to take another birth, does that mean there's still some little incompletion that
No,
that
nothing
birth?
like that. When you leave the body, when I ask if you wanted to take one more birth, it is not like incompletion. You just want to play or enjoy. That is perfectly all right.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji, I've been, originally I had a separate question, but 75% of the question has been answered while I've been listening. I'm very curious about the time duration. You've answered 1.5 hours medically. You've answered 13 days. And between the various analogies you're given of fractured mirrors and the other mirror, I'm very curious, and that's the remaining 25% of the question, as to when they say spirits or troubled souls,
They are the committed, people who committed suicide. Those terrorized souls, they will, see, you can't even call them soul. It is like a broken, chaotic mirror on which the slight reflection also falls, because the reflection is universal. So, what happens to that broken pieces of mirrors? It is so restless. It tries to jump here and there, but it is not powerful enough to enter into our body and harm us. Because we already have a soul, one body cannot have two souls. So they cannot harm you. They can only be seen by you. You get frightened and be harmed. You harm yourself. They themselves have no power to harm you. Because ghosts have no powers to harm you. That is what I am talking now. Because you have 7 layers of you. Let me describe the layers. The body made out of bone, flesh, this is the first layer. Second layer is your breathing structure. Your breathing structure, which has a 5 action. Inhaling, holding, spreading, exhaling, cleaning. 5 action. This breathing infrastructure is called second layer. Your thinking infrastructure, that is third layer. Your feeling infrastructure, emotions, that is fourth layer. The deep sleep time what you experience, the rejuvenation infrastructure, like a refuel station, that fueling station, that is the fifth layer. And the bliss, joy you experience once in a while in your life, the completion, that is the 6th layer. And the soul reflection is the 7th layer. You have 7 layers now. But that terrorized soul will have only 3 layers. The soul reflection, completion layer, and the rejuvenation layer. It will not have the emotion infrastructure, the thinking infrastructure, breathing infrastructure, and 5 senses body infrastructure. When it has 4 layers less, it is less powerful than you, it cannot harm you. It can be seen by you, perceived by you, it can be your servant, but it cannot harm you. For example, if I tell a ghost, it there, he can do it, but he cannot harm me. For any human being, he cannot harm. Even if I tell, go and harm that person, he cannot harm you. He can appear in front of you, that you can get frightened. But he himself cannot torture you or give you suffering. Because he is a less powerful species. He is not more powerful species than you. That is why all the black magic, sending the ghosts, all this negative energy thing, they can only appear in front of you in the terrorizing form. If you just laugh at them, they can't do anything. They cannot touch you. They cannot disturb you. But seeing the form, you get shaken, frightened, have a heart attack is all your stupidity. By law, they cannot touch you. And by the natural flow of life, they will not be able to harm you. They cannot enter your body, like how the movies are showing. They cannot snatch away something from you, or they can't even touch you. Because you are a higher species than them. It is like a tree. Tree cannot come and beat you. Understand? Because yes, he does not have many powers you have. You also breathe, he also breathes. But if you run away, he cannot chase you. Many powers you have, he doesn't have. Same way, he cannot even fall on you and kill you. Only if the wind comes, he can fall. That is not out of his will. Beyond his will only he falls. Same way, a ghost is a lower level species. He cannot harm you. He cannot do anything to you. He can only be seen by you. He can only maximum request you for a help. The ghost's maximum help you can do is giving them the shraddha in some energy centers, like Badri, Bodh Gaya, or a master's stomach. The food you offer to him, offer to master, Pinda Darpana, to the ghosts, and they feel they are liberated. They are given the smooth waiting lounge or the smooth passover to the next body. If your family ghosts come, the only help they can ask you is, they can ask you to give Pinda Darpana. If you give a food to enlightened master, or food, the Shraddha in Brahmakapala, so those kind of you help you can do to them. Other than that, you also can't help them in any way. They also can't harm. That much only is the maximum help they can ask you. If you feel your parents or relatives, your family members, ghost is present in your house, you are seeing them once in a while, or somebody is seeing them, you don't need to be afraid. They may be just begging you for a help, to liberate them, to give Shraddha for them, to give Pinda Darpana for them. That's all, nothing else. And please understand, just let me repeat this. A lawyer has to give the right legal opinion. So now whatever word I am uttering, I am responsible for it. I tell you, for all these words, I am responsible. With that responsibility I am saying, everything I am uttering is the truth. Because I know many of you will plan about your life, your death, your future based on my inputs now. So I am responsible for the words I am uttering.
Swamiji, I want to share something and I have one question. I am coming from a religion called the Druze, who highly believe in reincarnation.
Sorry, which religion?
Druze.
Druze.
Yes.
Oh, which country?
Lebanon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who don't believe in reincarnation?
Strongly believe
in strongly believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I myself heard some children, young children, telling about their past life. And some of them...
Say, forget about religions.
Yeah.
I am not even talking as a religious leader.
Yeah.
I am giving you the cosmic legal opinion.
Yeah. They believe...
Reincarnation exists. There is no such thing as belief.
Exactly.
It exists. That's all.
They believe in this existence. So I heard some young children talking about their past life, and some go back to their homes, to their houses, and they look for their things, and they mention some secrets between only two persons. No one other than them know this. And also the belief, or not the belief, actually, how can I say this?
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Please understand, only when you live all these fights, whether reincarnation is there, will that, all this. But when you die, what happens? I am telling you exactly. That's all.
So they know that the soul is the reflection from the cosmos, and it doesn't, in no time it transfer to another body. In no time.
No.
Yeah. And the question is that when I heard from my grandma, you know, that the soul enters the body so quickly in no time, and the death time is like written in the cosmos. And cannot be changed.
No. Death time is not written in the cosmos. The karmas you need to complete.
Yeah.
That is decided.
Yeah.
The exact time may vary between this and that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you.
The precise time is not recorded actually. Last 3-4 months only, the precise time is decided. Before that, precise time cannot be told.
Swami, after death, when the reflection is going, do your senses work? Like, can you see, can you hear?
Yes. During the transition, all your senses work in a high performing level. In a peak performance level, they work. For example, now, if you are not hungry, you won't even see the McDonald's board. If you are hungry, you will see the McDonald's board. You understand? I never see McDonald's board because it's a non-vegetarian restaurant. I never even thought once to get into that restaurant. See, because it's non-vegetarian. You understand? So now it is all decided by our wants. At that time, you need to make big decisions about life. So all senses will be active in its peak. You can see anything you want. Fast forward, rewind, like a whole archives of your life is available to you.
Swamiji, a few days ago you were telling, right, we should not do mercy killing. And then you told...
We should not?
Do mercy killing. So, and you also told it is because the person will be at his highest, the karmas will be getting burned. Why does this happen only at the end, Swamiji? Why doesn't this happen throughout the life?
Because throughout the life you are so busy, you never allow the karmas to burn and get cleaned. You are so active, so aggressive, you never let those karmas work on you. You pile them up and sit on it, like sitting on a volcano, like a cylinder bursting.
So Swamiji, in that case, if the person dies, does that mean he has burnt all the karmas that he has incurred in this birth?
I can say, if he is supported, the maximum he has burnt. He may carry only what he brought from past.
So when will all that get burnt, Swamiji?
Next birth.
And Swamiji, when Dalai Lama leaves their body, when the baby is born again, they find, right? How will they find the baby, Swamiji? Because the people who are finding, they are not enlightened.
No. There are clear system in Tibetan Buddhism, a very clear system. When the body, when they leave, actually most of these Dalai Lamas, the present Dalai Lamas, he is I think 17th or 18th, all of them basically have written clearly their parents' name and their where they will be born, all that like a will, and they put in the box. You understand? And apart from Dalai Lamas, even some other monks, Buddhist monks, they trace. They have a clear system. The date of death and the time they will take birth. If you see the timing itself, it will pen down, it will like reduce 90% of the candidates. Then they see the birthmarks. Then that child will be brought and shown 10 objects. In that 4 will be past janma related object and 6, 7 will be the new object. He will exactly pick up those objects which he used in the past. Remember and tell the incidents, only then he will be accepted. They have a thorough, foolproof mechanism. There are 2 documentary video about it.
Yes.
Any of you have seen?
Yes, Swamiji.
But whatever is shown in the documentary itself is only superficial things they have shown. I lived with them, I have mingled with them. They have much more deeper astrological. If this person dies in this nakshatra, only in this nakshatra rebirth will happen. All those very precise calculations they have.
And Swamiji, one more question.
Recognizing the reborn is a foolproof system, which is originally from Tantra, Bodhisattva, who went from Kanchipuram.
One question. You told that according to your thoughts, within 3 kshanas, the next birth will happen. So if the person is not doing completion and living in completion, so does that mean that his birth will happen continuously? His birth will be like that without completion because he doesn't have an option to take a conscious birth?
Immediately he will take. In that birth, during the lifetime, he has a chance to do completion. No, if he doesn't, then again same way only.
But he doesn't have an option to choose what he wants, no, Swamiji?
He has no option to choose what he wants.
Thank you.
Okay, Swamiji. I have a couple of questions. So if you have, let's say somebody has a lot of incompletions, they don't finish with a person, which body you want to go to. We hear about people who have incompletions again being born together or nearby. So
Usually when you have incompletion, you will never be born together or nearby.
Oh, okay.
I have always seen this husband and wife taking birth in opposite continents. They don't even want to meet with each other by mistake. So, by incompletion, you will never be born together or nearby. Only if you are completely complete and deep friendliness you carry, you are born together. There are, if you listen in Indian villages, you will get some stories. Husband died and within 1 hour, wife also left the body. Not committed suicide, just fell and died. Those kind of couples take birth together.
And are those the kind of couples they call like soulmates? That concept exists?
Yes.
Okay. The other one that I had was if you are a liberated soul and you're getting liberation while you're living, I've always heard that 7 janmas before you in your family also get liberated.
No, not liberation. The possibility for liberation is given when the 7 janmas left, right, up, down. Understand? Understand this meaning. Up means father, forefather. Down means brothers, kids. They themselves may not have kids. If they have kids, that generation, or the own brother or own sister, their kids. That is down. Right means brothers and their relatives. Left means sisters and their relatives.
So everybody, when they come to their...
When they leave the body, they are given the option, possibility.
Because of
you are connected to this center, this energy. See what I am saying? For example, I'll give you my own example. All my up, down, right, left, they remember me, whether they accept me as an incarnation or not, but for all of them, I am one of the important component in their life, in their memory. And when they leave the body, naturally my memory will be awakened. That time, it will be told to them, you are associated with this being. Do you want to just merge with this being or want to take one more body? If they accept me, they merge. If they do not accept, throughout their life they lived against me, then they take one more body.
And then I've also heard that there are 7 lokas. You have yakshas, gandharvas.
No, not 7 lokas. 7 space.
7 space. Okay.
7 space where your patterns are stored. Based on the pattern you have, you go and enjoy there. If you are a cricket player, you go and get locked in the cricket stadium.
Okay.
If you are very happy with the snakes and scorpions, you are put there. That's all.
Now, in the transition zone, you were mentioning it's like 13 days and then your baggage goes over. There was some movie that we saw, which was recorded by were giving their experiences. And they were talking about the transition zone, but how you can actually have a choice whether when you stay there, and you can work out your karmas or work out more choice if you want to go back or go forward.
That is not true.
Okay.
That choice is given only if you lived a very beautiful completion while you are in the body. initiated by an enlightened being, not otherwise.
Thank you, Swami.
But when you were talking about ghosts, I've understood that entities can sometimes influence people. Like if their energy is very low, they can...
They cannot influence or do anything. See, if your energy is low also, they can appear, but they cannot dictate.
So they can't live through you like their addictions?
No. They cannot. They cannot. They don't have that much of power. As I said, see, you are a 7-layered entity. They are only 3-layered entity. They are almost less than half of you. They are only 40% of you.
I see. So they won't follow people around?
They can't. They can't. Maximum, they can only appear in front of you. Not more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Nityanandam Swami, can a person only plan for enlightenment or he can also plan for incarnation?
That is, no. You can only plan for enlightenment. Incarnation, when you incarnate, you will not have any memory of this. You understand? See, this is the 4th incarnation I am assuming. Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Madurai Meenakshi, the another one body which is under the banyan tree. This is the 4th body. Before this 4 body, how I was, there is no memory. That person is no way associated with this person.
Okay, incarnation can come back again and again with conscious
memory. Biomemory.
Nityanandam Swamiji, you said individual consciousness takes birth in 3 kshanas. So when we do Maheshwar Puja, so if a person has passed away 10-15 years ago, probably they have taken another birth. So how does Maheshwar Puja affect or liberate?
His karma baggage will be disconnected. So he will find his life become so smooth, simple. Okay. He will just float in the completion and complete his life. It is like a elephant walking. His leg is tied with a 6 chain with big iron balls. Those 6 chains are cut, means how elephant can walk smoothly. Like that, he will walk smoothly. That is why Maheshwara Puja.
Okay. And my other question...
The incompletion baggage is disconnected. You see, before I put the food in the mouth, the stomach will have certain need for the food. That need I'll associate with I'll connect with their incompletion and put the food. The moment food gets dropped there, that incompletion gets blasted. Is the science.
Yeah, thank you. My other question was, if there's a suicide in the family, does it affect the next generations, the coming generation?
Because psychologically it affects, consciously not. No. Okay. Psychologically, when you know in your family somebody committed suicide, whenever you have a problem, you are facing impossibility, unable to handle life, you consider that choice. Yeah. If somebody has become sannyasi in your family, whenever you face impossibility, you consider that choice. Okay. Yeah. I am seeing my family, my sisters' kids, my brother's kids, one brother has and my uncle's kids and all of them, when they fight with each other, when there is some some impossibility, this is what exactly tell their parents. If you don't give, I'll become Swami, like Nityanand Swami. Okay. You understand that? The considering option, the first option will be what happened in your family and predecessors when they had the same problem.
And there has been a suicide in my family.
For example, one of my great-grandfather became a sannyasi. Whatever he said and done, he was a great inspiration for me. My grandfather's father.
The 7 gates of the body and I guess I read about like the travel of the north or like south.
No, there is no north, south, 7 gate and all that. There are only 7 layers. The person goes through all his incompletions. That layers of incompletions only is 7 layers.
Okay, but I mean, what I read is in the Bhagavad Gita, it says that if the soul goes out from here, you're liberated. But if it goes out from the eyes, or from the nose, or any other gate, then you.
If you are too engrossed all the time about the eating, if you are too engrossed all the time about eating, it will naturally go through the tongue. It's based on the incompletions you carried your whole life. The whole is chosen, through which hole it has to leave.
And one more question. So what's, the purpose of all the cosmos, of everything? What's the purpose of?
Your brain. See, for example, listen. You are asking for the purpose. The infinity wanted to play with infinity and live with infinity and enjoy infinity. Because the infinity wanted to live with infinity and play with infinity and live with infinity and love the infinity became infinity and started loving with it, playing with it, living with it, enjoying it. This is the purpose. What you understand, understand.
Well, I was in line and most of my questions were being answered as I kept on going up, but I was wondering, when you enter into a new body, what point is it that you actually enter? Is it right at birth when you take your first breath, or
when your head comes out or leg comes out, when your skin gets touched by the air?
Okay. And then I was just kind of confused about this earlier. I know you talked about it, but I was just lost a little bit. So you take a conscious birth when? I'm kind of lost. When you are in complete completion? But you don't. I don't know how to explain it. So do you when you're taking a conscious birth, do you choose where you want to go, who you want to be born to?
Yes.
Okay, and then go somewhere. Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Swamiji, you said we have 3 kshanas to decide on the next body. Can we also decide on the yoni of the kshan? Can you go from?
That's what. Everything has to be decided within 3 kshana.
So is it depending on the karms we have?
Yes. Depending on the incompletions you carry.
So you can change your yoni also?
Yes. If you complete now itself, you can change your yoni.
Swami, நான் வேலூர்ல பிறந்தேன் Swami. நான் இதுக்கு முன்பிறவில வேலூர்ல பிறந்திருப்பேங்களா?
இல்ல, வேலூர்ல பிறக்கல. யூசுவலா பக்கத்துல பிறக்க மாட்டோம். அந்த ஏரியால பிறக்க மாட்டோம். பல நேரத்துல கல்ச்சரே மாறி தான் பிறப்போம்.
அமாவாசை இந்த திதி கொடுக்குறாங்க Swami. முன்னோர்களுக்கு இறந்தவங்களுக்கு அது உண்மைங்களா Swami?
அது மிகவும் நல்லது, உங்களுக்கு நல்லது, மிகவும் நல்லது. See, all this, every year Shraddha, every year the ancestors' day you give the offerings, it is good for you because your incompletion with them will get completed. So I will sincerely recommend all of you at least once a year do some Shraddha, some sort of offering to the people who have left your life, who are part of your life, who are no more alive now. Nalla.
Swamiji, a few things. I've heard that taking a human birth is to realize God. Why don't some people don't? So many people we try to talk into, they're not even in the space of listening.
That's what I'm saying, stupidity.
Okay.
After they take birth, they forget. And there are a lot of stupid fellows who have set a trend. You don't need to get enlightened. You can just do what you want and build big roads and huge bridges and dams and have electricity and clean your hair and paint your eyes and brush your teeth. That is enough. Everything ends there. That life has been preached.
Trying to get to who was, with respect, some people don't argue back, but I've seen that they are so caught up in material world.
I tell you, you need to be at least married 25 times and get beaten. Only then you decide not to get married next time. No, like that only. I'm giving you one example. Like that only in every level, lot of experience is required to achieve completion.
One other thing is the liberation as such. It is what state you are at your time of birth. That, I mean, some people start towards the journey of liberation at the age of 10, and
what I'm
some
saying,
people.
Liberation will be decided what is the space you are in while you are leaving the body.
Yeah, that's what.
The final accounts will be at that time only be settled.
Because I've seen a lot of.
Even at the age of 90, if you start doing completion, straight away you can enter into liberation. Till 90, you have been the most, wrong person. And from 90, if you start picking up completion, even then you can be liberated.
Okay.
But usually, more late, it will be more difficult. You cannot, whole life, you cannot be just chanting Coca-Cola, 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 and suddenly when you are about to die, you can't sing Shankara, Shiva Shankara. No. Tune cannot be changed that quickly, you understand.
When a person is declared clinically dead or brain dead, but kept on life support because he or she is an organ donator.
Sorry.
Life
kept
support?
On life support, clinically dead.
Clinically dead.
See, once you are, the person is declared dead, then what is the need of life support?
Because the person might be an organ donor.
Yes, then it can be kept, body can be kept.
Okay. Thank you.
Then after that you can do anything with the body. If he is not an enlightened being, you can do anything with the body, no problem.
Swamiji, a couple of questions. What I heard is the enlightened masters, when they leave the body, that body is like battery, it stores energy.
Yes. All these are, see, that is Jiva Samadhi. See, there are 4 Samadhis. Jiva Samadhi. When he is still breathing, he sits and the building is built. Second, Videha Samadhi. He dies, leaves the body, and then Samadhi is built, like a Ramana Maharshi. Third, Sannitya Samadhi. Means, where he lived for a long years, that room, it will carry his Sannitya, his presence. That is Sannitya Samadhi. Like a Dakshineshwar, Ramakrishna's Dakshineshwar Kali temple. Ramakrishna's Samadhi is not there. But the room he lived for 30 years, Sannitya Samadhi. And Pushpa Samadhi is nails, or teeth, or his ashes, or the items he used. If you take the jewelry I used and keep it in your house, it is Pushpa Samadhi. The clothes, these items, that is collected and Samadhi is kept, that is Pushpa Samadhi.
So
all four as a power.
The other question is, once we leave the body, we are not enlightened, but come to a stage like Kundalini awakened. When you are taking the next body,
it will be conscious birth.
And
see, you may not be enlightened now, but during the death, I will give you the option of enlightenment. If you choose enlightenment at that time, means you have a deep yearning for enlightenment. Naturally, you will be enlightened when you leave the body. It will be very highly evolved body, like a conscious, but that will be the last birth. After that, you will not have birth. Consciously, you can take only one birth. Second birth, conscious birth is not allowed.
Swamiji, I've read in the Sri Devi Bhagavatam that there are 18 levels of hells, and within the hells there are many, many level hells.
That is nothing but different layers of incompletions.
Sleep also death. Sometimes.
Yes, it is a temporary death.
Sometimes I feel awake inside when body is sleeping.
It is temporary death.
And does a soul travel to different worlds when it leaves the body?
Yes. Different spaces.
And does the soul get to meet its relatives?
No. It does not want to also.
Thank you so much.
I have a question, which if a person dies and we long for them and we cry for them the whole time, how much does it affect the soul which went?
It affects the soul that a soul will not be able to continue with his further journey, it will be incompletion for him. So better not to cry and carry incompletion for that person and to give a good farewell. Saying that you have been with us, we are happy. We were happy. Now we are giving you the farewell. We are not going to emotionally bind you anymore. That's the best way.
And the other thing is
we are complete, you are complete, you travel.
Thank you. Another thing is we never think about our ancestors or we do this ritual, thanking them. So thank you for opening.
Swami, is it possible for a normal person to get liberated at the time of death if he thinks?
Yes. No. Tell me, normal person who has not done, gone through this.
Devotee if he get
No. You tell me. See, devotee means who went through the death process with me is a devotee. He will be liberated. Others, tell me, put the question.
Person who I haven't met, at the time of death, if he thinks this life is so hard, painful, we need to get liberated.
No. He has to go through the suffering. Listen, if you go through the death process now, after that you don't need, even if you don't do any completion, any incompletion, any meditation, if you have not abused me during the death, simply I will appear. If you abuse, the spiritual umbilical cord will be disconnected. Then I can't do anything. That is the only scale, nothing else.
Swamiji, like I'm a Hindu, I've seen that no only male child in family are allowed to do Shraddh.
No. That is interpolation during a recent time, women can do.
Okay, I can also do, no?
Yes.
And you said that no accident happens or the suicide, you know, when people around him force that guy to commit suicide. Isn't it his bad karma that he attracted those circumstances?
No.
Okay.
You cannot justify the action of so many people doing.
Okay. And like I heard in one of your discourses that Hinduism has many ways to get enlightenment. So is sannyas the best way or there are other ways?
It's either sannyas or grihastha. It is only based on why you took the sannyas. Is it out of completion you took the sannyas or just out of the incompletion to escape from the family you took sannyas? It is completion that decides your liberation, not sannyas or samsara. There are many people in sannyas incomplete. There are many people in samsara complete. There are many people in sannyas complete. There are many people in samsara incomplete. It is completion that decides. See, sannyas has one benefit, you don't need to die with the same idiot. That one big benefit is there. Your life will be big relief. That one big benefit is there. But liberation, whether it will come through sannyas or not, comes only from the context why you took sannyas.
Okay. And one more question that you said, you gave this example of husband and wife that they when they die, they take birth in the different continents. So like we feel sometimes very connected to people and
those connection, if it stays till the death, then you may take birth together.
Okay. And but taking birth together, isn't it another incompletion that that
yes,
for
that is the incompletion and you will fulfill it.
Okay, by living together again. Okay, thank you.
Nityanandam Swamiji, this is for the old persons, apart from providing medical help and all, what are the other things that we can do?
Helping them to understand the signs of death. All questions, why, when, what, where, all you need to know about death. Educating them, giving them the courage and confidence. That will help them for the graceful exit. I am working on building one ashram in Varanasi, only on this concept of graceful exit.
Swamiji, one more question. I heard you say that complete for that person after his death. What are the various ways of completion?
Maheshwara Puja, Are you giving the Shraddha in some temple? But the Shraddha should be given by a decent Panda, decent priest, not the guy who will be looking at here and there and throw that into the Ganga. It should be done sincerely, authentically.
So for doing that Shraddha, we just need the photograph of the person? Swamiji, could you please throw some...
Maheshwara Puja also I can do only if you give me photograph or horoscope, not otherwise.
Swamiji, could you please put some light on Garuda Purana, its importance and why it is there after the death?
It describes various layers of incompletion, that's all. And how you are going to be suffering with those incompletions.
So it is more for the other people to get inspired and get on the right path.
Even for you, the hell may not be exactly visually what they are describing is true, but the torture and the suffering you will go through if you have that incompletion.
Thank you so much.
Andakubam.
So I think part of my question was answered regarding mourning someone and the soul feeling emotionally bound to you, but I don't quite know how to ask these questions, so bear with me. If there's, a soul that someone has passed who you care about and you're mourning them quite a bit, and you don't think you feel them around you, but you feel them around you, and in our case, we've seen a rainbow every single time. Is that because we're emotionally bounding that soul to us? Okay. And then once we release them, we would be...
Once you complete with them, you will not see them around.
Okay, Swamiji.
Go ahead.
What happens when you do completion when you are like really young? So what happens when you do completions?
When you are young.
Before you are like death time.
Yes.
Say you are going to die.
It is good. You will live a beautiful life and you will die a beautiful death and you will be liberated.
Okay. So also I have another question. Only right to take out the soul. So what's the difference between him and Yamadharma? Like
Yamadharma, he takes the soul and puts them into the next cycle. Kalabhairava can liberate.
And I've been doing, like many years back, I used to do this, spirit thing, the Ouija board, like writing letters and asking the spirit to come and give the answers. For past and present questions, which I didn't know, it did give me correct answers. How does that work? Is it like...
It should not be done anymore.
Is it like dangerous?
Dangerous, and it is like disturbing them. Can appear. They can do this kind of small things.
But you said they can't harm us, right?
They can't harm us, but you will incur karma by not letting them carry on with their life.
Okay, and in Bangalore, last year I went to this Nadi Shastra, it's like in Chamrajpet, so it's like they look at the palm leaf and tell you about your past, present, future. First time they said a lot of things, past and present everything was correct, and then future it didn't come true, and then second time they said, I went again out of curiosity and they said totally different things, so are they authentic or they're cheating people?
There are very few authentic people. In Bangalore and all it's not authentic.
Okay.
Only the Vaidishwaran Koil they have authentic.
Okay, last question. So it's like every suicide, it's somebody or something which drives them to the point of desperation and makes them kill themselves, unless they're mentally unstable.
Only directly responsible get the murder karma, not otherwise.
Okay, and last thing, so we all started as unicellular organisms and came through evolution and got human birth. Is it true we have to go through so many janmas and only then get human birth? Is it like the most precious type of birth?
Yes.
Okay.
That is true.
All right.
My question is purely arising of a lot of confusion. When Patricio asked the question of what's the purpose, and then you said because infinity loved infinity, want to experience infinity, play with infinity.
No, actual meaning of that answer, your logic is not enough intelligent, not strong enough to understand the purpose of the cosmos. With your logic, you can understand only your purpose. You cannot understand the purpose of the whole. You can't grasp my purpose. You understand? Your logic, it means do not ask the stupid question which you can't understand the answer. That's the meaning of the answer I gave.
The question was, what gave rise to this dissociation from the totality?
There is no dissociation.
There is no dissociation. We assume that we are an individual identity.
Yes. That is stupidity.
Okay. And
I had another question. Is there cosmically a difference between suicide and murder?
Yes.
And what is the difference?
The person who has committed suicide will have a terrorized waiting period. Waiting period. Both will have to wait till the natural death time comes.
And a person who has committed a murder?
He will have the cruelty sin, the karma of murder. When he dies, he will face that.
Okay. And I had another question, because I'm trying to do some math. Is that thing that chooses a new birth, is that the soul?
Biomemory.
Is that the same as the body?
Body, mind put together.
I'm sorry?
Body, mind put together. Body and mind put together.
So by bodies multiplying, are souls or minds multiplying too?
Body cannot multiply.
Yeah, but there are the population grows.
The many different species get into human body.
Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, and then I had this other question because a woman once told me that I had somehow in former lives collected souls of other people and she would remove it. Is that possible?
No. That is just stories.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Swamiji, just now before you said after we do the death process, regarding the death, you will appear and have an option, right? And for that, we need to have a feeling connection continuing.
The feeling connection continuing means you don't need to do any special act. If you don't abuse, that's enough. Okay. The connection, it is like a spiritual umbilical cord is connected. If you abuse, it will get disconnected. Other than that, it will not get disconnected.
Okay. Yeah. So my current feeling connection is good enough, or I need to...
That actually your feeling connection is not worthy at all. It is not even necessary.
Okay. Not abusing.
Yes. Not abusing is enough. Your feeling connection and all is not really strong. What you guys know as a devotion and all is very flicky. Just somebody gives one rumor or one idea, you will run away. And
thank you, sir.
You are from Tamil Nadu?
No, Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh, okay.
Swamiji, I heard that there are 4 different levels of liberation, and you already mentioned Sarupya Mukti and Samipya Mukti. Can you...
See, means ability. You will get the liberation to live in his space. Samibhya Mukti means you will get to live just next to him with Sarupya Mukti. You became him out and out like a main ice cream and small baby ice cream. Sayujya Mukti. You become the main ice cream itself.
And how do they decide which one you're going to be?
Depends on the level of completion you have. Same thing like Tanedar, Kotari, Mahant, Sri Mahant. It depends on the level of completion you have.
Okay, thank you.
See, actually I am trying to display, listen here Mama, I am trying to demonstrate the Akshardham, how it will be physically. That is what this whole structure of Tanedar, Mahant, Kotari, all this.
Hi Swamiji, I have 2 questions. The first one, if in a past reincarnation I had any special skill, could you...
Who had a special skill in reincarnation?
Okay, this soul, I'm just... In last reincarnation, I was good at riding horses, maybe. Can that skill bring it by you?
That skills can be brought back.
Okay, and the second question is, if every moment we take decision, how...
Every
moment, every moment we decide. I heard someone who came here that she was told by you that she had one more birth. How could you tell someone?
I can see their incompletion level and tell.
Okay, okay, it's just cognition, right? Okay.
Intuition.
Okay, thank you.
I was trying to understand. You said we were all God's army, I guess, in human, and I was trying to understand in Mahabharata, in Arjuna and Krishna.
That is also human army only. Simple, straight human army. Bhagavan himself led for the sake of reducing the weight on the planet Earth, but otherwise it was just a human fight.
So wouldn't the Krishna's army undo some karma from killing another person?
They will all go through the regular cycle. Other than very few, Krishna exempts.
On the things that you explained to us earlier, I understand not just what, but all organisms who have biomemory have to pass through this death process, but there are exceptions. Things that have life but no biomemory, right? I just wanted to reconfirm that. And the thing I want to ask is, all the incompletions that I have accumulated, not knowing the above, I destroyed ants and insects. How can I complete?
Sit and recall, relive the pain that soul would have gone through when it left the body. You will be able to complete.
Thank you. Swami, first question is, let's say I'm consciously abusing myself, like going overdose or like going at high speed in the car, and by any accident I die. So is it considered as the suicide?
If some other car hits at you, see, if there is agreed understanding, you will not go there, they will not come here. So if that agreed understanding is broken and some other car hits you and die, it is murder. If you hit on your own on the road or something, it's suicide.
Okay, so it has to be many coincidences in this special moment, so I realize what it is, suicide or not. Okay. And the second, you said like souls can make decisions whether to harm you or to help you. Does it mean they have a consciousness? Because I have another pattern, right?
Yes.
So I realize that my mother or my grandmother can come and like watch me doing something and stay with me.
But they cannot do anything to you. They cannot harm or support you.
But they can understand what I'm
Yes,
doing.
they can understand, surely.
So I have to be more careful on my own, like doing
Naturally.
something. Now I have another pattern, that's for sure. And the third question, let's say I don't have any Ganga in my country, so where can I go and like respect those kind of...
Here you have Ganga and we will be doing here. You can do it here one day, that's all.
Only. 3 places only in India.
I don't know whether any places are there.
Well, usually we go to the grave and we put some stuff like...
But a grave is not the place to connect with them.
So this is like only our stupidity.
No, not stupidity, emotional attachment.
So when I feel like I'm feeding them, is it good for me? It's not really connection, but it's good
It is
for
better
me.
to complete with those feelings. Go ahead.
It seems that they are walk-ins. So what does it mean? Is it true or not that people
What is walk-in?
walk aside and another soul enters your body?
No.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Another question, Swami. Say if someone make an accident unintentionally, will that, say suppose the other person died in that accident, will that karma
Yes.
come to this person?
Knowingly or unknowingly, if it does, it will come.
It could be mistake from the person. It could be a drunkard person who came in front of the car. And
Then it goes naturally to him.
Et si jamais la personne s'est mise volontairement devant la voiture, c'est celui qui l'a fait qui est coupable.
You said in another answer, you said there can be only one conscious birth. And in another instant, you said devotees who have gone through this kind of death process here, you will appear and give them the option, and if they take, if they choose to live again, is that the conscious birth?
That is what is conscious birth, I am saying. That birth only is only once. After in the, see, when I appear and give choice, they can take conscious birth. Okay. That will be only one birth. After that, liberation.
Okay, the soul cannot take one more birth.
Let's gather for next session. Be blissful.
How many of you enjoyed this? How was this? Oh my God. Literally answering all of our questions and questioning our answers, busting the myths. I know this, just enjoy these revelations. Don't even talk to anyone and go to sleep. Just go to sleep, chewing these cognitions inside of you. And tomorrow we have a very, very, very special day. We are having some special initiations. We're going to let you know what initiations you're going to be receiving tomorrow. So get ready for that. We are going to be having the darshan of Sarabheshwara, the forms of Paramashiva, through which he liberated the Vishnu avatars and giving all of us a super conscious breakthroughs. We are also going to be learning about the higher states of samadhis, like the Navakhanda Yoga Samadhi, intense unclutching and extreme spiritual strength. So all of you just enjoy today's day, just enjoy it. And tomorrow, make sure you're here for the whole day.
And it's going to be very, very fun. Do not miss. Be there tomorrow. And I hope all of you had a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you all enjoyed. We welcome you all to join again with us tomorrow. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. And let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all, Nityanandam.